This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hello baby cows, today I'm going to be showing you a slightly chaotic behind the scenes that I filmed during the Sony camera camp. I was super excited to be invited and I really wanted to put the gear that I rented out to the test. During the camp, Sony announced a brand new vlogging camera, the Sony ZV-E1, and today's video is going to be filmed on that. I'd like to prefix that with saying that I'm not a video person and slightly technologically challenged when it comes to this stuff. Hence, this is going to be more of a first impressions of this camera from a perspective of someone who isn't super tech savvy. On top of the Sony ZV-E1, I also rented the Sony a7RV, as well as a 50-1.2 lens and a 70-200 Mark II lens. I'll be using these as well as my trusted 24-70. So originally I was actually going to shoot in Balboa Park because I went to it a few days prior to this and I really loved how it looked. However, it was a bit out of the way, and after walking around the resort that we were staying at for the camp, I spotted a few really nice locations and decided that it might just be easier with the amount of gear that I have with me. And my models were Michelle and her brother Doug. So for this first look, I decided to place them on this really cool tree and shoot them together. As you guys know, I don't usually shoot guys as much, or people together. So it's actually a lot of fun when I do, and it is a bit of a challenge to myself and my posing skills, so it was definitely fun to test it out. After that, we decided to get some shots of Michelle on her own, and because we were shooting in the afternoon towards sunset, we got the most beautiful backlight. I took full advantage of the 50-1.2 and shot some portraits wide open. I have to say the bokeh on this lens is absolutely out of this world. I also took some of the photos in the 70-200 as well, and it did not disappoint. I'm still amazed at how light this lens is every single time I pick it up as well. It's absolutely insane. I can't wrap my head around it. One thing that really stands out for me in the Sony a7RV is the incredibly fast focusing system. It literally never misses a shot, even at f1.2, which is truly remarkable. As you can see on my screen recordings, the focus box is incredibly sticky and follows my subject without any issues. I don't think I had a single blurry photo from this entire shoot, which is insane. Whenever it comes to posing multiple people, I always make sure that whichever way I pose them, they look comfortable and at ease next to each other. My work was definitely cut out this time because my models were siblings and they were also professional models, which makes them more aware of their angles, which is definitely super helpful as well. I got them to first face each other and then switch around and stand back to each other. A lot of the time when I'm posing doubles and feel a bit stuck, making my subjects mirror each other's poses can be super helpful if you want to achieve a proportional look in the shot. What if you were sitting sideways to me instead of like straight on? Because it just like looks a bit like off. I think if you were like... Another thing that I always find super helpful when it comes to posing people together is to make them interact with each other. I always ask my models to smile at each other, talk to each other, you know, exchange thoughts. It always helps and it makes the whole scene way less awkward and way more natural. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Are you looking to create a stunning website that showcases your brand and tells your story? Look no further than Squarespace. With their easy-to-use platform and beautiful templates, you can design a professional and modern website in a matter of hours. Squarespace is perfect for photographers, small business owners, and entrepreneurs. Don't let the lack of coding skills hold you back from creating a website that you'll be proud to show off. There are hundreds of fully customizable templates to choose so you can really make it your own. The platform is packed with features like e-commerce, SEO, and social media integrations, which is crucial when it comes to running your photography business. If you're like me and constantly on the phone or in meetings with clients, Squarespace offers you scheduling tools for your website as well. These tools allow you to create and manage appointments, bookings, and reservations through your Squarespace website. Your customers will be able to view your availability, schedule appointments, and pay for services directly at the site as well. If that sounds like something you'd like to try, make sure to go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and once you're ready to go, use my code squarespace.com/Anita. The ones where you guys are by the water is like super cute. Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Miss, you look incredible.
Once as Michelle was changing, I went to take some photos of Doug on the tree that we shot them together as well. It was a really nice look, and his outfit looked really cool against the tree. There was a lot of textures going on. He was wearing his sunglasses as well, which kind of added to the look. I decided to make the photos black and white just because I felt the mood more. I just felt like it was more fashion this way.
Real.
My favorite. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look, oh, it's ducks.
Oh, now they're like hungry.
So cute.
Hungry.
That's the real behind the scenes everybody wants. Hello, friends. Yes, beautiful. Love that. So pretty. For those of you who aren't really familiar with the ZV-E1 and stats, you're not alone. I wasn't either. However, they did tell us that it had a really strong new AI stabilization on its footage, which I was super excited about because, as you know, whenever you film with a camera, it's shaky as heck. It's really shaky. So I was really excited to test it out in terms of the stabilization. So as you see, I followed Michelle while she was first walking away and then she ran. So as you see in these clips, I was actually super impressed with the camera's ability to stabilize without any external help. Of course, it got a bit bumpy towards the end, but I was literally legging it full speed. To compare, here is a similar piece of footage with the internal stabilization switched off, and you can see how drastic the difference is. It really makes a huge difference for those who are interested in vlogging and then don't want to carry additional pieces of gear. So if that's something that is important to you, I would most definitely look into this camera because the stabilization is really out of this world. Going back to the shoot, I decided to capture the last look of this gazebo as the light was hitting it really beautifully. I stood on the other side of the pond and I used the 70-200 and I absolutely love how the shots came out. Overall, I really enjoyed testing out all the gear, although I find it funny that even with all the new toys, I still ended up reaching for my 24-70 lens the most, alongside with the 70-200.
Can I get you to sit more on the side of your butt instead of like straight on? So you stand like on the side of your hip almost. So you're sitting like this right now. Can you like sit more like the other way? The other way. So like, yeah,
If I was to give you my final thoughts, I am definitely considering selling my a7R4 and upgrading it to the a7R5 as it's a true powerhouse. The images are super beautiful. They are pin sharp because of the upgraded focusing system. It also has a flip-up screen, so it is super helpful for people like me that take a lot of self-portraits nowadays and I want to see how I look. The a7R4 doesn't offer that and it's a real bummer. The 70-200 is also next on my list to buy. I've been meaning to get one for a very long time, and this one is just an incredible piece of glass. I love how incredibly light it is for travel and how small and compact it is, considering it is a 70-200. Even though I did love how the 51.2 images looked, I have to say I don't think this is the lens for me. It's just too large. It doesn't offer anything else I can't get with my 24-70 or 70-200. As you guys know, I don't shoot with a lot of bokeh in my photos, so it's just not a choice for me, especially when I travel because it takes too much space and it's too heavy. Okay, baby beavers, that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think about my gear selection and if there's anything on that list that you would like to purchase for yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video.